Morning everyone, it's the 19th of October. I am doing the Just Super Juice cleanse for the next 3 days, so I thought I'd vlog about it and tell you about what I think of the juices and what I think of the flavours and how I'm feeling on a juice cleanse and any benefits that I'm feeling and all that kind of stuff. So you'll be able to follow along for the next 3 days. I'm just about to go to work, so I'll be having my first juice in a little while, but I will just show you which juices I have. Again, I'll explain each time I have the juices what the benefit is, what's in them, all that kind of stuff. So these are the juices that I've got. So I've got Boost It, which I will take at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I have Immunity Kick, which I'll take at 11 o'clock. Then Berry Young at 1 PM, and Protein Punch at 3 o'clock, and then Mental Edge at 5. So I take 5 juices per day, 2 hours apart. Hello again. It is time for my second juice. Sorry I didn't talk earlier. I'm in an office environment, so I think it'd be pretty weird if I just whipped out my camera and started talking about juices. So I'm just doing on the sly clips and then disappearing when I get the chance. So I've got my second juice here, Just Super Juice, Immunity Kick. It's got carrot, orange, pineapple, celery, butternut squash and mint. So I'm about to have that. About half an hour after my first juice, I was pretty lightheaded. But I think that's just because I'm not used to not having food that often, like all the time. And then after a while I was completely fine. I've still got loads of energy, which is fine. I'm just feeling a bit hungry, my stomach's rumbling. So hopefully this will help. I guess I'll try it on camera just to give you a gist of what it tastes like. And I'm drinking with a straw just because I don't want to just full gulp it. If I take my time with it, I probably won't feel as hungry as often if I take my time drinking it. It's probably not the best, but it does have a lot. It does taste a lot of mint, so that's probably going to help. The green juice earlier was okay. It was just very green, and I know that green juices and green smoothies and stuff like that all have like an acquired taste. It's a bit like green tea, so it would take a bit of getting used to. So yeah, this is bearable actually. I just get the mint through and then it lasts afterwards. Yeah, it's quite good. So I'll finish this off at my desk and then I'll have another one in about 2.5 hours. I have been spreading them out a bit more just because I either don't feel hungry or I want to make it last a bit longer, because the juices are supposed to finish at 5 o'clock. I'm usually used to eating like up until 7-8 o'clock, so I know I'm going to struggle if I have my last juice at 5. So I've just been spreading them out so far, so hopefully that'll work and I'll just continue with that. Other than this, I'll be drinking water in between. I had my hot lemon water this morning. But so far so good. Energy levels, like I said, are still up. I'm managing to keep my focus, so yeah, it's all good so far. So I've just got back from work. I've got my next juice now. It's kind of torture right now because family are downstairs eating food right now, so the house smells of food. So it's making me very hungry, so I am going to enjoy this one. It is protein punch, so hopefully it should keep me a bit fuller for longer. And then I can have my next juice a bit later. So this one's got cucumber, apple, celery, kale and a dash of lime. So it's green, so I'm not gonna be saying that it's probably gonna taste very nice because my experience with green juices and smoothies and all that kind of stuff is that they don't taste very nice, but we'll soon see. I think the lime is making it a bit bitter. Taste of apple, just a bit bitter apple, but yeah, it'll do. So it's the last juice of the day. I've been out with family, so I'm taking this a bit later. Starting to get hungry now, but I've no headaches. Energy's still up there, so it's all good so far. This time I've got Mental Edge, and this has honeydew, cantaloupe, cucumber, pineapple and a dash of lemon. This is supposed to be the sweet one of the bunch, so I'm quite looking forward to this one. Hopefully it lives up to its expectations because it's got quite a lot of sweet fruits in it, so we'll see. Give it a shake first. Smells like melon. Ooh, that's definitely the best one. I'll be looking forward to this for the next 2 days. You can definitely taste the melon in it. Yep, it's pretty good. So I'm gonna finish that. Probably write a blog post, and then I'm probably gonna go to bed. Just so I don't feel hungry or be tempted to eat. It's been a good day overall. Energy levels have stayed up. I haven't actually been that hungry, which is surprising. So yeah, it's a good one so far. Now on to day 2. Morning everyone, it's day 2 of the cleanse. I'm on the way to work, so I haven't had a juice yet. Not feeling hungry at all at the moment, which is a good sign. So I'm probably going to do the same as yesterday. I'm just going to wait a bit longer and spread my juices out. I'm feeling a little bit foggy headed this morning, almost like a headache's coming on. But one hasn't come on yet, so thankfully that stays away. But other than that, it's been good so far. Yeah, I'll update you later. I probably won't do the same as last time with updating you on single juices. I'll probably just do a recap towards the end of the day because now you know what the juices are. So yeah, I guess I'll see you at the end of the day with all my thoughts. Evening everyone, it's day 2, end of day 2 of the cleanse. I've got my last juice here.
Day 2 has been particularly difficult. I feel like I've just had a complete fog head the whole day. It's started to get better now, but this is about the time that I'm like starting to go to bed, so having to put up with that all day was pretty difficult. In terms of hunger, I haven't been that hungry pretty much all day, to be honest. The only time I really did get hungry was just before I had my juices, which was like just in time. So yeah, so that's about it. Particularly difficult day. It's been a long day because I've obviously had a foggy head, so it's just dragged all of today. So I'm going to go to bed now. Hopefully I don't have the same thing tomorrow morning, or at any time tomorrow would be preferable. And hopefully I have a better day tomorrow. It's the last day. Pretty proud of myself. Didn't think I'd get this far. There's a couple of times over the last 2 days that I've kind of wanted to cave and just had something to eat. And as you can see with the blanket, I've been feeling the cold a lot more. I don't know whether that's because I haven't been having like warm or hot drinks or warm food or anything like that. Feeling the cold a lot more, so I'm going to go to bed now. Fresh start in the morning. It's the last day, and we'll see how it goes.
Good morning, it's day 3 of the juice cleanse, last day. I'm excited for it to end now. It took me quite a while to get out of bed this morning because I just felt like really sluggish, and I'm feeling quite hungry at the moment, but I know that I've got a juice when I get to work, so the hunger should go after that. I've no foggy head thus far, which is a good sign because yesterday was just a nightmare with that. So yeah, I'm going to continue having my juices today. I haven't caved or had anything to eat. I did feel like it last night. I felt pretty emotional last night. The smell of food was just getting me going, so I ended up going to bed. Like, I filmed the clip from last night, and then I just felt really crap and just wanted to cry over the fact that I couldn't have food. So yeah, going to continue with work. Hopefully it doesn't drag on as much today, and then I'll update you tonight after I have my last cleanse, and then I'll probably update you tomorrow morning on how I'm feeling after the cleanse. So I'll see you in a bit. Evening everyone. Today I haven't had the foggy head feeling that I had yesterday, so that's good. But I have been feeling hungry more often. There's been a lot of people eating around me today, and a lot of nice smelling foods in the office, and a lot of tempting treats, so I think that's partly the problem that I've been having. Whenever anyone talks about food or anything like that, I kind of get miffed and a bit upset that I can't eat, so I'm going to be looking forward to having something to eat tomorrow. The whole experience of the juice cleanse has been really good. It's kind of just taught me that I don't need to have food all the time, and I didn't need to be eating as much food as I was prior to the juice cleanse, and that I can eat less food and not die or go hungry. So yeah, that's it for the vlog. Morning everyone, it is a couple of days after the cleanse now. It's Monday morning, so it's about 4 days since I did the cleanse. I was going to check in the day after, but I thought it might be worthwhile checking in a couple of days after the cleanse just to tell you how things were going. So after the cleanse I was quite hungry in the morning, typically around the time that I would usually have a juice. That morning I had a porridge. We were travelling that morning, so I had a porridge in the morning, and to be honest, I didn't really enjoy it. I thought I was going to enjoy it a lot more than I did, but it just, I got so full so quickly that I just couldn't enjoy like having a full meal. Didn't end up feeling hungry for quite a while afterwards. We were travelling a lot. We stopped for a drink, but for the last couple of days my hunger has like pretty much been non-existent. So I've had a couple of meals out with family while I was there, and whenever we went out for a meal I would usually skip the next meal. So I went out for lunch with my dad, and I ended up skipping dinner because I just wasn't hungry at all to eat anything else. So I've definitely noticed a difference with hunger, and I'm able to tell when I'm full. So if I was full in the middle of a meal, I just stopped eating. I didn't usually have any desserts, and I usually have desserts after a meal. So lot's changed in that perspective. I've heard compliments about my skin. My skin was quite clear anyway. I wasn't really spotty or anything, but people have mentioned about how my skin looks clearer, or there's something different about it. Energy levels have been great. I wasn't tired at all when we were travelling that first day, so that was a good thing. So yeah, overall it's been quite positive, especially the whole eating, noticing when I'm hungry, not being hungry all the time kind of thing. So it's been a really positive experience. I weighed myself each day after the cleanse, and obviously weighed myself when I got back this morning. I've lost 5 pounds since being on the cleanse. I wouldn't put that all down to like proper weight, and I wasn't really doing it for weight loss. I was doing it so that I could just completely refresh and know when my hunger levels are and all that kind of stuff. So I've done that now. I'm expecting that some of the weight goes back on, because some of the weight lost during the cleanse is probably going to be water weight. So I'm just going to see how it goes. In terms of whether I'd do it again, I would probably do it again if I was preparing to go on holiday or coming back after a holiday, because when you're on holiday you don't tend to eat perfect, and you always kind of need a reboot after you've finished. So I think a juice cleanse would be perfect for something like that. But yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. That's all the positives that came out of my experience. I hope you've enjoyed watching the last 3 days, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye!